My door is always open. Hi, I'm ready to introduce you to my garden. This is my happy place. I love a garden. I love flowers. I love all the colors. I love the lavender. I love the smell of the lavender. And now we're going to go into my garden. So here we are. Oh, it's been a bad year because it's so much rain that there's weeds growing where I don't like weeds. However, I like to make sure that I put in my garden the things that we'll eat. First is tomatoes. These tomatoes are doing not too bad. I see a few yellow plants in there. Then we got our peppers growing, if you see my peppers. Then we got our zucchinis. And here's the zucchinis. So the trick with a zucchini is you have a male and female flower, and if it's not moving, you are to pollinate with the flower. Okay, so this one here is a male flower, and it would pollinate a female flower, of which you will see is a different look. Okay, so that you would touch that to that and make a zucchini. And if you turn over here, we have more tomatoes. Unfortunately, this is from the rain. A lot of rain we've had this year. And so what I will do is I will cut the leaves off because they are not doing too well. All right. Now, one of the things you want to put with your tomatoes is marigolds. Plant as many marigolds as you can. And the seeds, you keep your seeds each season. Now we're coming to the other tomatoes here. Okay, so again, a lot of water this year. And here's a nice little tomato I can take off, and we can have it with dinner tonight in our salad. So we've got 2 tomatoes here. Nope, we have another one here. You can take a tomato off even if it's not really totally super red, and it'll get red within a day or 2 because my friendly friend in here is the chipmunk, and he decides to eat all that you leave for him. These are all raspberries. I don't know if the bees are eating the raspberries or the birds are eating the raspberries, but you can see they're very small. This is a raspberry, and it's turning slightly red, but I think that most of the bees and birds are really going for the seeds. Okay, so let's go over here. Now we have, this is basil. Believe it or not, this is a different basil, all right? It smells great, but it's not the real basil that I love. I planted it, but I'm not crazy about it, so we're gonna keep it here. We then have over here red cabbage. Okay, and then if you turn around, we have string beans. So the string beans, I had to put poles up here so that they would go follow the pole up, and they would just continue to follow the fencing. And by the end of the season, you will see the string beans growing. Here's some more over here. We've got zucchinis growing everywhere. We eat a lot of zucchinis. And then you've got lettuce. So here's your lettuce growing. We've got to pick it soon. We don't want it to get bitter. If it's too hot, it gets bitter. So we're going to eat lettuce too for tonight for dinner. So let's just take some of this lettuce out. All right. And it's like a romaine. Okay, and then we have over here is our cucumbers. So this year I found out that I should put them in poles like this, and then this way they will grow up the poles. And you can see these flowers are cucumbers ready to come up. So you can keep moving them around the poles you'd like, and put them with the string so that they continue to come up the pole. I believe I put a zucchini in here too. I've got them all over the place. I've been listening to people tell me, yeah, just keep filling your garden up. And then we've got tomatoes, small tomatoes behind us. And that leads us over here to the chives, which are basically beautiful flowers in the spring. And these are the delicious chives you can use in your food. And that is eggplant back there. So if you see the eggplant, I see some bugs eating my eggplant. Look at them. We will figure out what they are and get rid of those suckers. Okay, I just noticed that. I'm going to come back put them in a plastic bag, and research them. As we come out here, we have flowers galore, flowers. So we bought, believe it or not, these flowers I bought for $2 in a basket. And where it was in Tractor Supply. I went to Tractor Supply, they had them on sale. I bought them and I decided that I would put them in a plant and they grew. Then we come over here. Now, my husband, Gary, sees all these flowers and then the next day he saw a bunch of dead flowers. What they had done, the deer love to eat them. So we've been spraying these flowers continually to grow so that they would just come out. Okay, now let's go over here. This is what we love to do, is to entertain and to have flowers. So we just put flowers everywhere. Alright. And then this we started last year. So last year we extended our patio and put it to here. And then we have now this area here with all the mulch. We extended that up so that we can look at that and sit and relax. Well, I hope you all have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.